My name is Robert Arnold. I'm the program director for the HOME team and the Getting to Zero team here at SFCHC. With the HOME team, we work with very down and out, like the level 3, we'd say acuity level 3. Most of those clients, in order to be qualified, you have to be homeless, HIV positive, and maybe struggling to become undetectable with that, and have a high utilizer for the system, meaning they seek their primary care through emergency room services instead of a regular primary care like provided here. With that, the HOME team also works with the HOT team, which is the Homeless Outreach team, and the Department of Public Health's Street Medicine team. Working with them and SFCHC gets us to be able to provide a lot of services expanded. Services such as getting them set up with money management, general assistance, SSI, Medi-Cal for their insurance, try to get them comfortable with a four-walls clinic setting so that they can have a primary care instead of overutilizing the emergency rooms for things such as just needing medication refills. And with the Homeless Outreach team, with that we get to provide them like stabilization rooms and access to housing assessments and housing opportunities. So once a person becomes stabilized, through that means they can move up to the Getting to Zero team. And the Getting to Zero team, it has its own nurse, a social worker, a case manager, care navigator. And what they do is we help them basically with medication adherence. We help them learn to take their meds on their own. They can do drop-in DOT services with us, or they can pick up weekly, monthly, the goal being that they can self-manage their medications, set them up with primary care, usually here at SFCHC. Then by doing that, then they can start learning to make appointments on time, doing their own appointments, basically becoming more of an individual and not needing so much hand-holding. With Getting to Zero, we like to say we walk beside someone as we are carrying them with home. Also with that, in the Getting to Zero, we kind of teach them how to live inside again. So a lot of things like helping them maintain like a clean room, coordinate with their building for like case management and stuff like that. And then after that, then they graduate on over to our case team, which is more for drop-in services. These services are crucial to the homeless and marginally housed here in the Tenderloin, because SFCHC is one of the few places in the Tenderloin that still offer all of these services, especially under one roof. I mean, we work in conjoint with Ward 86, which is way out at SF General Hospital, and then Street Medicine, which can be difficult for drop-in services because it's multiple things throughout the day and not always available to them. So this is kind of like it kind of does like a one-stop shop for them, for their housing, case management, medical, community service needs, and just socializing. I think it's had a huge impact on the homeless, on marginally housed community here in the Tenderloin. It's not only just taking homeless people or marginally housed people and providing them the ability to become housed or self-reliant. It's also kind of eviction prevention. So you have someone about to lose their housing, which can be very frustrating, getting eviction notices, which might make you backslide a little. So we can come in, help them negotiate that out, figure out the problem, if it's finances, if it's substance abuse, whatever it may be. And then we kind of help prevent that so they don't become homeless again and have to start all over. You have to be a special kind of person to do this for a long period of time. It's definitely not for everyone. You have to be willing to put a lot into it. You're going out into the field. A lot of times you might be diving into encampments, which might mean you might be in someone's tent with them, helping them. The kind of people that work on teams like these are the kind that they have a lot of heart usually. They have to have good boundaries. You have to be able to, you're willing to work with no matter what, and you have to be able to work on the spot. So if you're like scheduling something out, doesn't always work. Clients, they're gonna always miss their appointments. So you have to be ready to change that appointment, go out and find them, or whatever it takes to get the job done. We'd love to see more behavioral health and easier access to substance treatment than currently is. It's pretty hard to get into, especially if you have just needing mental health services outside, like inpatient mental health. It can be difficult to go in. Sometimes that means, and for substance abuse, that means going at 7:30, 8 in the morning, lining up at a place in a line with people, hoping to get a slot into a facility that can help you with your substance abuse. And chances are you won't get it and you have to do it again. And that can be hard for any of us. I mean, getting up that early to do something you probably really don't want to do. So having easier access to substance abuse in the city, substance abuse treatment in the city would be excellent. And mental health services having easier referral process would be amazing. Currently, we're helping clients get into the COVID-19 shelter-in-place hotels, and what that can be an involved process. There's very limited slots, and we have to work in conjunction with the homeless outreach team to coordinate them going in. So that means the outreach team going out and identifying people that might be vulnerable to COVID-19, whether it be asthma, renal issues, liver problems, HIV or immunocompromised. They'll bring them to me. I'll try to verify those things in the system. We call their hotline. We pass on that information to them, and then once they've verified that, then we go out, outreach the client, hold them until paratransit comes, picks them up, and brings them to the hotels. So we've been doing a lot of that recently, and that is very time consuming, but it's good to get people inside.